there's a part of us we hardly touch, and I'm going to be making an attempt to touch it in Africa. And I believe this one of the reasons why we no longer see that communal Africa growing up. I grew up with my cousins. We were always hang out with my grandma. That's what I grew up in. But we don't get to see things like that now. People are so divided, and it turns out to be the way the Africa church. A lot of people will come from my head for this, but I don't care. The way the Africa church has, especially the deliverance in the prophetic Africa church. So let me paint a story for you. There's this your uncle that lost the wife, lost the children, probably just two as remaining. He's a traditionalist, and suddenly he stays in the village, and the prophet told you that the cause of your problem is your uncle. An imam or ifa or wherever tells you that the cause of your problem is your uncle. Sometimes you go for family liberation and they said the person disturbing you is in that house, or what is disturbing you is in that house. And so suddenly even the man's children, or if it's a woman or wherever, let's use man for the example of this video, even the man's children goes after the man, disrespects the man. The guy is so confused, but in his heart he knows that he has never hurt anyone in that family. He's praying that one day death will come. Then peradventure, one day one of the child is going through the man's stuff. Then he saw the family portrait in one of the man's shrine, and he just concluded that this is it. Now, why am I sharing this? I remember of a story like this that happened. This is why we should, if somebody sees in the realm of the spirit, if he doesn't understand the Bible, be scared and be careful of such people. Gift is not enough. So I had an issue like this some years ago. While I was praying, it turns out that the person, in the realm of the spirit, I saw that I was in a building, and in that building, it felt like the problem was coming from that house. So I came out of that realm and I was describing the house, and the person said, yes, it's kind of our family house in the village. I said, okay, that's where the problem is. I remember telling the person that I saw a spirit standing close to a palm tree, like a mask, like an oracle, or a masquerade. Yes, a masquerade standing close to that tree. That place is the only place that has light. And the guy was not like, the family was not like, yes, we know, it's like a family thing. The servant. I was not like, okay, if you enter inside the house, there's this cupboard, I'm seeing a cupboard in a room. Things they inside, say, yes, that thing belongs to their uncle, and that their uncle, everywhere they go, this, that. So, but for some reason, I didn't believe that the uncle was the one disturbing them. So I had to start inquiring over and over again. In the process of inquiry, something happened. So, like, it was more like a trance-like state. I found myself in that place again. In that trance-like state, it felt like I went there to do deliverance for the family liberation. So when I entered, I saw the so-called uncle, and the guy was angry. In that dream. But I came and I just, good afternoon, sir. I came to make peace. And he said, okay. In that dream, I said, okay. Then I said, I'm looking for so person. Then suddenly he was a little bit calmer. And he said, it belongs to so and so, their ancestors way back, and the person is dead now. And I said, okay, can you show me the grave? So we went to the grave. I saw a lot of graves there. When we went there, it was like some were covered with slabs, some were just pile of sand, but this one was like a pile of sand in between them. And the Lord said, this is the problem, that this person here had a part with a warrior spirit, and over time the family have stopped serving this thing, and so this spirit is laying claim to the family. And I said, okay, what about this man? What's his connection with this thing, since he was not the one? And I said, this man was the one who inherited it, and the best way he knows how to protect his family was to appease the spirit, because he's not a Christian. And so he stood in between the family and that deity. In the process, lost his children. Are you getting the picture now? In the process, he lost his children. He knew that if he had called all of them, they are Christians, they are Muslims, so he will not be able to unite the family. That was why he took that picture to stand as an essence. And at the end of the day, I told them, okay, the ones that I said, just pick 3 persons around the family, let's have a unity something. When I came out from that experience, so I was explaining 1 or 2 things to them. Pick 3 persons, let's do the prayer. So we did the prayer, and suddenly deliverance entered the family. We were able to cut them off. I told them, go back and make peace with that man before that man dies. That God himself was the one who has been keeping that man alive. There are rules to spiritual warfare, because if you had taken that man out of the picture, that spirit would have killed all of you. So he's looking for a child that can stand in gap, and so far there have not been anyone that is spiritually strong to stand in gap. But a child is coming, a girl is coming. Then somewhere along the line, I can't remember, but somewhere along the line, someone overseas, one of them gave birth to a baby girl. A few months later, the man died. And I'm very sure that baby girl is the one the family has been waiting for. See, the fact people stays in the village and they have gone through 1 or 2 terrible issues does not mean they are the one for you. They are the one disturbing you. Some of them don't even know what is beating them. And at the end of the day, we'll maltreat them, we'll treat them anyhow. See, in the prophetic, pray to meet somebody who understands wisdom, who understands mercy. Because most of the time, prophets have destroyed more home than built. As they stay Siam, the prophetic realm will show you everything. Wisdom will tell you what to do. Understanding will tell you how to do that thing that wisdom have told you what to do. Knowledge will tell you how to implement it without scattering people and destroying families. That's why once peaceful family has been destroyed because you met one pastor and they are giving men of God bad name. Trust me, I understand what I'm saying. Sometimes that's your uncle that you're quarreling with, that's your auntie that you're calling wizard. They are the reason your family is still where it is. God is keeping, that's why all your prayers not keep them. God is keeping them there on purpose, because if you remove them off the picture, they are the only thing standing between that spirit that want to devour that family. If you can step up and sit on his seat, God will remove him. I do not have time, but I hope I'm able to pass my message. God bless you. Have a lovely day.